Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your host Miss Mary Mac on the box.
Hello.
Over there on the box, and me, comedian Margot Evans. Thank you again for tuning in to our podcast. I'm trying to control my voice because I'll be loud. I really don't even need a microphone. I'm naturally just a loud person. So the thought of the day for today, March 3rd, is radiate positivity. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yes, you do. We do need to radiate positivity. That was an excellent one for the day because, you know, just things, life happens and we can't think about the negative aspect of something. You need to always think of it in a positive way because the negative is nothing that you can do about it for the most part. You only have control over yourself and the things that you can do to make a change. You can't change nobody else. You can't, make people think a different way or anything like that. So if you just think positive energy, you'll get that back. It'll come back positive. Radiate positivity. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm radiating positivity today on March 3rd, which actually is my best friend's birthday today. So happy birthday, Tanya.
Oh, happy birthday, best friend.
Yep, she is 48 forever. That's what she told me.
Okay.
I'm going to say that's not the truth, but 48 forever I'm going to go with.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Whatever you want to be, that's what it is. So, we're here. Let's see. Let's go into the weekend review, which I didn't even think about what I did this weekend, but here we go. What you do this weekend? What you do this weekend, Miss Mary? Do you remember? I don't even remember.
I don't even remember what I did this weekend. I ordered a whole bunch of crap.
What is that?
This is a watering tin thing that I water my plants with.
Oh, why is it? Oh, it's in plastic. I'm like, what is that?
And then that's my little spray pump bottle. You know what I did? I went shopping. That's what I did. I went shopping. Okay. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Break the bottle. And then I got this stuff. Boom.
Okay, so you're going to be taking care of your plants this weekend.
Yeah, I went shopping for all my plant stuff.
You got plant food and sprays and
fertilizer.
And
leaf shine. All that. I did all that stuff because when the seasons change, you got to fertilize them.
Mm.
And then some of them I have to wipe down, make sure they're not dusted or whatever, so they shine and everything. So I went and bought all that kind of stuff for them because I know in the next couple of weeks we're going to be in spring, and I have to start taking care of them. And then I went.
See, that's why I don't have no plants, because I ain't about to do all that. Oh, she got potting mix. Oh, she about to take care of her babies over there.
That's what I did. I went shopping and got all that stuff because it was like, when I looked at the calendar, changing the calendar, I'm like, okay, this is coming. I got to do this. I got to do it. So, yeah, that's what I...
You ready?
Yeah.
You definitely ready.
Ready. I want to take care of that before I head out on vacation. I don't have to worry about it. So, yeah. So that's what I did this weekend. Did some shopping. gonna do some more this coming weekend. I was gonna have my girlfriend was coming down
Mm-hmm.
from Riverside, and what happened was this is a beautiful story, but she was gonna come down and spend some time with me this weekend, and she called me because they're having a big barbecue out in Marietta because her father died in the Vietnam War.
Mm.
So what happened was this man that was in the Vietnam War with her father wrote a book, and her father's in the book.
Oh.
So what's happening is that man that was her father's friend while they were in the service is coming to meet all of her father's children.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so nice.
He is coming down here from Oregon, and then he's going to stop there in Marietta. They're going to have this big old barbecue thing for him and everything. He's going to meet all the kids, going to sign all the books and everything. And then they're going to tell them stories about their father.
Wow.
You know? And then he's going to head on. I think he's going up to San Diego or something like that to be with spend some time with his daughter or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God, how wonderful is that?
That's so nice.
So yeah, so she won't be able to come down this weekend. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a Costco run and then just start working on my plants and everything.
Well, you ready with the plants. You got everything you need. You got it all.
Girl, just, I just like them. I think they're pretty. I think they're green. I think they do a lot for me, because of the oxygen thing, the oxygen and everything. And I think they're just so pretty.
They are. I love plants. But when I got with my guy, I don't think he really liked plants because he haven't been around plants. I grew up with plants. Mom has plants everywhere.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing with my places that I stayed. I had plants, but then when we got together and then we moved, for some reason I lost my plants.
They didn't come with.
They didn't come with us. They didn't. They stayed at my mom's house because I took them over there to see their family members, and they never came back. Like when I moved into my spot, they stayed there and they never came. So I miss my plants, but I'm just like, I really don't have the time. Now you got to take care of your plants. You got to toss your plants, water them, change soil. I used to do all of that, but now I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I do it. I enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I haven't been able to do, I haven't been able to bring any into my bedroom. I don't want any in my room.
Yeah, I don't have any in my room. Mm-hmm.
I just have them in the living room and in the spare room.
Right. Now, I do have some on the balcony. I was like, I do have some plants around here. They're on the balcony. I do have three on the balcony. Too. Yeah. That's the only ones that I have.
Yeah. But that's about it. What'd you do this weekend?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm trying to remember. I didn't.
Okay.
I got a break. I was able to.
You got a break?
Yes.
Did you take good advantage?
I did. I was able to relax. I was doing some work on the computer, but I was able to get some relaxation in until the dog over here started barking.
Is he still there?
Yes, he is. And I tried to call on Saturday. Nobody answered. I sent them an email on Monday because that dog barked all weekend. Monday.
Was it gone or something?
I don't know what the hell. But they need to put that little dog in their home. Because everybody don't have that dog. That's your barking dog. Need to be in your apartment. Not out on the balcony for everybody else to hear your dog.
And that's animal cruelty too.
Yeah.
You can't let your dog cry and bark like that. That means something's wrong. He's unhappy. He's not comfortable. It means something.
Yes. Take him in the house. He see the kids playing on the inside and he looking like, I want to come inside and play too.
They shouldn't even have the dog.
You shouldn't have the dog. Get rid of the dog. Get rid of the dog. If y'all don't even have the dog in the house, if the dog is outside all day, every day, all weekend, then y'all don't actually really care for the dog.
It's cold out there.
That dog was outside Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So since I was at home, I was like, okay, let me open up the door the little sliding door, get some fresh air. And when I did that, that dog got the barking. I was like, damn it. I can't even get fresh air. I can't even relax on my only weekend that I have off. Because the fucking dog is barking like crazy. So, ended up sending a message to, because they didn't answer the phone, send an email to my community here. And I haven't heard the dog. The dog is...
Oh, I made oatmeal cookies.
Oh, she was baking. You know she was baking. She always bakes something every weekend.
You don't got to send you that for it.
And she just showed them to me on the screen. Like, I made some oatmeal cookies. I can't even get none.
So tell me this. So the dog is barking all weekend. Do you ever see anybody go in and out that apartment building?
You can see in there, because I can see I'm on the back side of them. So okay. I can see them inside of their unit, and they have kids. So the kids you can see them in there playing and doing all this stuff. There's people there.
Okay.
So they're just not letting the dog in, probably because it's barking on the inside and you're getting tired of hearing the dog bark on the inside. So you upset the little dog outside and let everybody else hear the dog bark outside. You don't do that.
Oh my God.
You don't do it.
How cruel is that? That's
very cruel. So today, actually last night when I came home from work, I noticed that I didn't hear barking.
Uh-oh.
So I'm like, oh, well, maybe they told him. And I haven't heard any barking this evening, which is very refreshing to not hear that dog barking. Because right now, that dog would be out there barking.
I wonder what they did with the dog.
Hopefully they gave the damn thing away.
Poor thing. Was he a little bitty dog?
He a puppy. Yeah, he wanted little dogs, but he looked like he was a puppy. I'm like, no.
Was he a poodle?
No.
He bark a lot.
He was a little. He looked like kind of like a Chihuahua dog, but he's not a Chihuahua.
Oh, he probably was one of them little, what they call teacup something.
Yeah, he a little bitty little something over there, just barking away. So I'm glad I don't hear the damn dog. And as soon as I pull up and pull in in the garage and get home from work, that dog is a barking all the way throughout the night. I'm like, this is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense at all. It just doesn't. It don't. I mean, when you live in an apartment, you know there's going to be noises. There's natural things that happen. If she put the dog outside to go to the bathroom and then the dog start barking to come back in, that's okay, cool. The dog want to come in, you let the dog in. But to have that dog constantly barking is disrespectful. I don't pay rent to hear your damn dog bark this whole time until he go to sleep.
Until he get tired.
Until he get tired, and then we can relax. No. And I'm
Margot, throw him a big bone over there.
Right, I'm gonna throw him something.
I don't have all day.
I'm gonna throw him something. No. No,
That's horrible.
I'm not gonna be cruel to the animal.
That is horrible.
But yeah, that's it. That was my weekend, and I, went to work all this week. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. I don't have any. I'm so glad. Oh, you know what? So I told you my sister is my wedding planner, right?
Yeah, she's your wedding coordinator. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she is a person that does things like way super in advance. I am a last minute person. Like, I know my engagement party is 3 weeks away as of when Saturday comes. It'll be 3 weeks away. My sister started sending me all kind of stuff yesterday. She was sending me all kind of chair bows and plants and stuff that goes on the tables and stuff. I said, oh, I know you over there going crazy, huh? She was like, yeah, because your thing is like 3 weeks away and we ain't even done nothing. Because she did my niece's sweet 16. So now she like, okay, now I got to get in the mode of doing your thing. She said, oh, I've already ordered this and that and this. And oh, she been over there working. I said, oh, okay. I got to just tell me, what you need me to do, how much you need me to send you. I don't know. So I will be concentrating on that on the next couple of weeks, trying to figure out decorations. And I told her I don't need too much.
You guys are going to do, because she's going to do the decoration of the tables and stuff like that at the engagement party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. and she found these really beautiful artificial bonsai trees.
Oh, okay.
And the leaves are yellow because our colors are yellow and blue, and so the leaves are yellow, and so she'll figure out all of that stuff. She orders all kind of stuff. She was like, "Well, I'm gonna keep these because I can use these again for another thing and this and that."
Sure, she can.
And I was like, "Okay, well, just let me know what I gotta do. Just let me know." So I'll be concentrating on that right there. This next couple of weeks.
Now, how many people are you guys having at this engagement?
So they said 50, and we're at like 65. We're like at 65. So, but I'm like, cause.
Oh, Margot.
So what I think will happen. So people say, "Oh, I'm gonna come," and then they don't come. So I didn't want to.
They RSVP though,
and they RSVP. So they
asked us to do that. You asked us to do that.
And I said, if you're not gonna come, don't tell me. So I'm gonna get in contact with everybody next Saturday, to say, let me know if you're coming or not, because we have to pay for the food for how many people is gonna be there.
That's right.
So I don't want to be caught off guard. If it's gonna be 65, it's gonna be 65. So I already had 2 people that dropped out, but she called me and told me. She said she had something else that got scheduled, so that's fine. But then 2 people came in, so I was like, oh. So I'm gonna call people. So I'll probably end up with 50. I'll probably end up with the 50. Okay. I mean, people be like, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't make it, or something happened, or this or that, or whatever. That's fine. I'm only paying for the 50. And then I have to pay for the extra people after the fact. I'm gonna be so mad.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll probably just pay a little bit extra just in case, so I won't have a big bill at the end.
Wow.
So yeah. All right, y'all. Let's talk about it. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I'm over here eating a sucker, so I'm sorry if I'm smacking in y'all ear. But it is so good. It is one of the Mexican suckers with that tahini or whatever on it. And then underneath is watermelon. Oh, it's so good. I got the tahini all off. That was like real salty, but now I'm at the bottom, so bear with me, y'all. So Kanye and Kim are legally single
now.
What the fuck is that? I don't even see that on the like documents. Legally single. What's a legal single?
Why was that so important, Margot? Well, I don't understand. Now, what they did say was that they're still going through divorce proceedings and divvying up stuff or whatever they do, like that. But what they're saying is she really pushed to have that single status. But I don't understand. Okay, so what is that going to do for you? Why is that so important for you right now when you guys, divorce isn't final, you guys haven't even settled on stuff.
Right.
So why is that so important to you? And I just don't know why. I've never heard of it.
Is it legally separated? Like legally separated, I've heard of, but not legally single. What the hell is legally single?
The bottom line is she's still married.
Married. So you like you were saying earlier, is it because you're in the eyes of the people and you out here with Pete Davidson and you don't want to be looking like right? You don't want to be looking like, oh, I'm married but I'm with him. Like, who cares?
Don't nobody care.
Do you?
I mean, with you guys' track record, don't nothing surprise us anyway. Mm-mm. So you can go date your Pete, and you can still be like married or whatever. Mm-hmm. Your sister had a whole bunch of kids; she was never married. Mm-hmm. Your other sister, she was married, but she had a baby out of wedlock. Your other sister's not married; she had 2 kids. Mm-hmm. So right now, who cares?
Right. You just keep putting yourself in the limelight. Like, who cares? Who freaking cares if you're single, married? We know you married. Like, it don't even matter. It really don't.
Are you doing that for your children?
Right. It says she also asked for a separate issue of child custody and property of her marital status and to have her maiden name restored. So she's not gonna go by West. Now like when women keep their last name. Now I kept my last name out of. I've used it as my comedy stage name, so I didn't want to change it.
I kept mine.
Yeah, but when you have kids, I understand keeping your last name. Like I don't have no kids. Mine was out of because of performing. But when you have kids, I don't see why you should change your last name. That's your child's last name. Like all her kids' name are West.
Right. So, and you know what? And that's the very reason I kept mine. Mm-hmm. Was because it was my daughter's name. Mm-hmm. And then actually when I adopted my second daughter, she got that same name. Mm-hmm. I went to my ex-husband and I said, would it be okay? Because, I'm adopting and this is what we're doing.
Right.
He said, sure, yeah, please, go ahead. Nobody cares. Go ahead. No big deal. I said, okay.
Right.
It was so funny. A couple of months ago, he said to me, he said, she a Washington. She just don't know it. She a Washington. Always been a Washington.
She a Washington.
But the thing was that I wanted everybody in the household to say that. Mm-hmm. And then that way it made my adopted daughter feel like she was part of the family.
Yep.
And then I felt like with divorcing and having my one daughter that, we would all have the same last name. Mm-hmm. That's why I kept it, Right. And then after all these years, I thought about changing it, but it was like, no. You have accounts, you have Social Security.
For what?
Retirement, you have all that kind of stuff. You have to go back and kind of think about all that and change all that over and try to prove that you're this person.
Yep.
You got a passport, you got all that. I'm like, look, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm good. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't nobody care.
Don't care with all that. That's what I'm not looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to having to change everything over again. Which is why I kept Evans. That one. And then because I was using it as my stage name. So I was like, well, I didn't want to change it back to Margot Bryant. And then so they were like, who is that? Like I built my comedy career off of Margot Evans, and then I'm gonna turn around and change it to Margot Bryant, and like it seems like I gotta start from the bottom, even though I don't, but it feel like it, of people knowing who that is. Who's that? And even when I get married, I'm still keeping Margot Evans as my stage name. That's the way it is. I feel like Tina Turner. I don't want nothing from her, but I'm keeping my name. Oh shit! But I'm keep my name. You got my daddy's blood on that name. Well, I don't care if it give daddy blood. I gotta keep my name.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh my god, she did say that. That was hilarious.
I kept my name, and I'm sticking to it. Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa is back together.
They are working it out. Can you believe that? I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
Work it out. Hey, work it out. I'm sorry. Work it out.
So fine. I like him. Aquaman.
Work it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. This is one of the topics. This is Cosmopolitan Magazine says, it sounds like Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet are back together. The fans and couple were gutted when the pair announced their split. Yeah. They make a cute little couple.
Yeah. And as long as they work everything out,
Yeah.
More power to them.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see when people work things out. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation, a couple of hours of therapy. Mm-hmm. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of the time.
Some things are you able to work out.
Some things are you should be able to work out.
You should be able
Those
to
ones
work
that
out.
you can't are the deal breakers. Let that shit go.
Keep it pushing. Gots to go. Don't let the door hit you where your good Lord split you.
Yeah, just keep moving around. Just keep moving.
Moving around. Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go on. Get.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's cool. So they found, a man turned himself in the case of Avant. It's the Jacqueline Avant shooting. That is, what's the man's name? His name is Clarence Avant. His wife had got shot earlier this year.
He was the guy that was called Godfather.
Yeah, he was the godfather of somebody. I mean, of something. It's actually a whole little show on. I'm trying to.
Yeah, it was.
I can't even. And I watched it, and it was really good. But his name is Clarence Avant, and his wife got killed, and he's in. Was it this year? Like at the beginning of the year? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Home invasion. Man came in with a gun, killed her, while the bodyguard and Mr. Avant was in the other part of the house. So I'm just like,
and then I remember, Margot, that the next night or something, they found a guy fitting the description with a gun breaking into another home. And they showed us the guy's picture and everything. They had him handcuffed and putting him in back of the police car.
Mm-hmm.
So are we talking about the same guy? Because this guy did not turn himself in. He was taken in.
Right. So it must not be the same guy. The security guard was unfortunately shot as well, but did not return fire. At least one suspect, the shooter, was able to get inside the house. That's what they say.
The bodyguard did not return fire?
No.
But he got shot. They need a new bodyguard.
Yeah, and I hope he's not working no more, because he needed to wound somebody so that they couldn't get away. But the guy, his name is Maynard, is set to be sentenced on March 3rd. So hopefully they do justice and do what they have to do.
How come they didn't show us his picture?
Because he probably white. So Target is increasing their rate of pay up to $24 an hour, and they said it's the most competitive job market right now, which it is. It really is.
It really is.
And that's the highest pay increase in retail right now.
Let me tell you something. Today, I went to go kill some time in Target. We talked about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking around in Target. So I'm like, okay, let me go over here and find some cute little. I want something colorful for the spring, right?
Mm-hmm.
So multicolored something, put in the bathroom, right? And so I'm like over there. So I'm just walking through, me and my sister. She said, these sheets say $120. I said, I know Target ain't got no sheets in here.
$120.
She said, don't this price say $120? Margot, it was $120.
At Target?
I said, what is the count on them sheets?
Right.
I said, I will know.
Mm-hmm.
Target has some $120 sheets.
Wow. Well, that's why they can pay people $24.
I'm like,
$120 sheets? Okay.
$120 sheets.
That's Macy prices.
and Macy ain't nothing now but another JCPenney.
Girl, that's what you were saying. See.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they going.
Anybody else raising up their prices or anything?
They are not. They said Costco, per NBC News, Costco raised this minimum hourly wage raised their minimum hourly wage by $1 from 16 to 17.
Okay, that's good.
In 2020, so they have been there. And then meanwhile, Amazon's starting wage is $15 an hour with transportation and fulfillment roles starting at $18 an hour. Amazon, you need to do better, because I know y'all making buku money.
And the price gouging right now. They're making good money.
Yeah,
that man going to the moon or wherever he's going. They're making good money.
They're making real good money.
They're making real good money. There's no reason they can't pay those people.
Need to be making $25 an hour.
So you talking about those people that go and pick your order off the shelves and put them in packages and stuff like that? They make $18.
$18.
Okay, now who's making 15?
It says $15 an hour with transportation. The transportation and the fulfillment roles are the people that's in the warehouse fulfilling all the things is 18.
Right. So transportation, you guys don't have package make but 15?
Less than the fulfillment people. Yes. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's real crazy. That's real crazy.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's so funny, and I don't know if this is like just in my area or whatever. But when they pull up, they pulling up. They like the ice cream truck, girl. They be in there blowing hip hop real loud. And you be like, yeah, they Amazon man.
Right. You know what I mean?
They be blowing that music so loud, they don't care. They leave the truck right there in the street, and they have the music blowing, and they have an arm full of stuff, and they deliver it to 4 different residents.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'll be outside like, oh my God, there's somebody out there playing that music. Girl, it is Amazon. The Amazon truck.
Like he the ice cream truck.
Like he the ice cream man. Girl, he blowing hip hop for real. Loud. I'm just like $15 an hour, blow that shit if you want to. Who cares?
Okay.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself, baby.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself. He be a girl every day, sometime, girl, I hear that man. I said, that's that little young kid driving that truck. That's that little young kid driving that truck.
I'm only making $15, so let me go.
I'm making $15 an hour. I'm gonna enjoy this ride.
Right.
I'm riding out here.
I'm good. And go ahead.
My music.
Enjoy yourself.
Damn, Amazon. They ain't got no speakers in here.
Right.
Get in here. Hey man,
don't even worry about it.
As long as you get your packages to the right door.
Right. You good to go. Blast your music all you want.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
And he's friendly too. Hey, what's up? I'm like, hey.
Okay.
Real friendly.
Okay.
Good. Hey, hold that door. I'm like, okay.
Gotcha. You got one of my packages? All right. So. I'll take that. Thank you. I haven't ordered from Amazon in a while because when I went on there, it was like high. I'm like, that price is high, and I'm not even getting I pay for Prime. So why am I not getting my stuff like next day no more?
And do you know Prime's going up? I got a letter. Prime is going up.
How's it going up?
How you are going up when we can't even get our packages? When you say we're going to get our packages and you blame it on everything under the sun.
Yep.
Okay? What are you offering us on Prime these days?
Nothing.
Besides the channel.
That's it. Besides the channel. That's the only thing that's good is the channel. Yeah. I had a gift.
Good shows on there, But I'm saying I need the package, dude.
Yeah, that's the reason why I got Prime is because I wanted my stuff to come next day. And I got my nephew for Christmas. I ordered this around Thanksgiving, or like after Thanksgiving. It's called Bluey. It's like a little dog, Bluey the dog.
Oh yeah.
And it was a plush dog, and his mom sent me from Amazon like what she wanted me to get up. Well, not what she wanted, but my choices for Christmas. So I ordered.
Amazon Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. So I got all the stuff, but Bluey was on back order. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It said it was gonna come after Christmas. All right, cool. Do you know Bluey didn't show up till like February? They kept pushing it. They were saying, well, do you want to cancel? I was like, no, he loved Bluey. I want the damn dog. And he already know it's coming. I said, Bluey is coming. I don't know when he going to get here, but he'll be here. No, I want to cancel it. Just keep on sending me the little update. And Bluey finally came in February. I ordered it in November.
Isn't that horrible?
That's horrible. That's
really horrible.
No way.
I mean, and I'm going to say this. I ordered some African material, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, wow, it's been a couple of weeks and I haven't even got the tracking information.
Oh, wow.
That's strange. So I wrote the lady an email. She writes back, and I appreciate her honesty. She said, Mary, I don't even know what happened to this order. I'm so sorry. She said, but I'm going to fill this order right now and I'm going to throw some stuff in there for you, okay?
Oh, well, that was nice.
And then she took a picture of my package and everything with the information on it and stuff like that. And I wrote back, I said, thank you so much for taking care of this loyal customer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's great customer service.
You know what? I'm going to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you did this. This is what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, My sister, I told you she ordered that pretty pie for my daughter. My daughter ordered her that pretty pie. It's been a year.
And she still ain't got nothing, ain't heard from nobody or nothing.
She's been contacting those people. Now the emails are not even good. You can't even leave the messages and stuff online anymore, and the emails not. It pops back.
They gone. That's crazy. Good customer service takes you a long way. Shit might happen, but if the way that you deal with it, that'll make a customer be like, okay, you know what? I really appreciate you telling me this or doing that. Right. It goes a long way. You could have really fucked up some shit.
It goes a long way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're going to be in business because you know what? I'm going to sit up here and tell you how this lady did me and she was good with it or whatever. And, so next time somebody wants some African material,
I'm going to go referral.
Hey, who's that lady you talked about? You know what I mean? You can say it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Come on.
Yep. I don't know, Amazon. You got to get better. You need to be better.
They really need to be better. They really do. They really do. But one thing they are good at, though, like if you don't get something and they say it was there and they sent it, they turn around and send it back to you.
Oh, yeah. But
they want a different address.
Mm-hmm. Now, when I first moved here, that's what I was dealing with. Because they didn't know where to deliver the stuff. They delivering it all over the place. All these buildings have the same amount of units in them. And all of them have 101, 102, 202, 303, 4. All of them, which makes no sense at all. So you have a building number, like a building number. My building has a number. Okay. But then each building has a number. So it was like 285, 185, whatever. And then, but in each of them, it all has a 101, a 102, a 103, a 201, 202, 203, 303, 304. They was delivering that shit to whoever was a 303. I guess it go right here because the numbers ain't even prominent on the building. Like, you got to really look like, what building is this? Like, what number? Okay, well, I see 303, so I'm going to just drop it off right here. That's what they was doing when we first moved here.
See, they didn't make it. They didn't make it delivery friendly.
They sure didn't. So I would call Amazon, and they sure would send that stuff right back. And then they told me we can't send it back to that address. We didn't. I said, well, there's a box over here at the Albertsons. Send it right on over there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'll pick it up, and that's what I do now. Because they have they in the apartment building they have a little thing where they supposed to put the boxes inside there and it alerts you on your phone.
Like a mail center.
Yeah. They still can't get it right. I done had somebody else's mail in. It was sent to me. Told me I had some stuff in my box. But I open it up and I'm like, this ain't mine. What are you doing? And then I'm sure what I was looking for is in another box. So I gotta send you an email and they be like, oh, okay. I'm like, just send my stuff over to the Albertsons because I came with this system, whatever y'all got going on up here. Sometimes they leave they leave your boxes on top of the mailbox where anybody can get it. I'm like, no. Half the stuff either go to my mom's house or over here to the Albertsons because I can't do it. And I ain't
looking for it. You don't send it to the job?
Sometimes I do it to the job, depending on what it is.
Sometimes I send it to the job too.
Yeah. And I be forgetting about the job because I had got some Nikes. And I ended up sending them to my mother's house. And I was like, why did I do that? I should have just sent them to the job. I got to drive all the way to L.A.
I was just going to say, you wouldn't have to drive to L.A.
Yeah. I was like, duh. Yeah. But yeah. So you was talking, you on your soapbox, you want to talk about some inflation.
Yeah. Sometimes, it's just hard, with the politics and these politicians. Because right now, I don't understand why everything is high for us. Mm-hmm. And, we were fighting the whole COVID thing. It was really crazy and stuff, and then we had this whole thing with the cargo ships out there. Mm-hmm. They couldn't come in, right? Because everybody was sick with COVID down there on the docks. And they couldn't, take care of these trailers. Okay. Containers, I should say. So, okay. So now they're telling us we got all that stuff under control. We're good.
Right.
We're good. Okay, great. Now, so explain to me why now food has went up tremendously and the gas is going up quickly. What has changed?
Right.
They never give us a straightforward answer to that. They can never tell us. It's always around the way of some bullshit. I'm going to tell you right now, last month, I remember that our president said he just signed a bill to release these 1,000 drums of oil from somewhere. Okay, so why is the gas going up right now? You think we forgot about that when you got on television and said that you had signed off on this bill to have all this oil released? So what happens to that? Why are we paying these type of gas prices? Why are we paying these type of food prices? What's happened to the farmers? What's happened to the livestock? What happened to these canning places and stuff like that? What has happened that food has went up like this?
Right.
They never give us an explanation.
They don't.
They never give us an explanation. That's why it makes me feel like they do this stuff on purpose. They do this stuff on purpose to see what they can get away with. And I guarantee you some of those prices will not go back down.
No.
They're not going to go back down. Gas is going to go back down, not way down, but they'll probably give us like off 50 cents, maybe off 75 cents.
Right.
But I'm telling you right now, it ain't going down that much.
No more $3.
No more $3. And the thing is I just want to know, what is the explanation for it?
Right.
What is the explanation? Right now, it costs as much for a used car as it used to cost for a brand new car. Okay? And then they're telling us, oh, it has to do with a chip. A chip? If you don't get the... You know what? So why are we not making the chips then?
Right.
Okay. There's only one factory that can make the chips. Well, shame on us.
Yeah. We so advanced. Don't say that.
Supposedly. So I'm just like, what's really going on? And then they talk about they not letting these people in at these borders anymore. You can't come into the United States. Okay. So where are those Ukrainian people going?
Right.
Where are they going right now? That's leaving. You know, because of Russia. You know.
I'm sure some of them are over here. I know a lot of them went to Poland, but I'm sure there's some that squeaked up over here. I'm sure.
Girl, I saw some on TV this morning. I'm like, oh, y'all here already? There was no red tape.
Welcome.
Wait, nobody was holding guns to your head saying you better not cross over this water?
Right.
I'm just like, see, sometimes I just want an explanation.
Yeah.
Help me understand.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Help me understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just help me understand. And then you're going to turn around now and tell us that we have to have. This is making me mad too. And this is just the whole thing with the politicians and the media. Everybody has to get a booster.
Yeah.
We had the president out there with his frail ass. Go get a booster. Everybody need a booster. And I'm signing y'all getting these free tests in the mail. And you can go back and get more free tests if you want to. And all this stuff. Right? Okay. So now they come and say, you don't need a mask no more. But last week you said, week before last you said this or whatever. Now all of a sudden, miraculously, all the numbers are going down so fast. Mm-hmm. And you don't need a mask anymore. And you don't need this and stuff. And you know what? As of Friday, no more masks. We're good because our numbers look good.
Yeah.
For real. How can things happen like this so drastically and no one questions it?
Right.
That's what bugs me about this world. They've been screwing us for a long time and we do not ask the questions. We need to be calling on our government officials and saying, hey, explain this to me. Mm-hmm. Explain this to me. I don't understand. Why is this happening? Mm-hmm. Why is this happening? And what's the explanation for? You know, and if you guys can't explain it, shame on you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because when it comes time to vote, since you don't know nothing, you don't need to be holding an office. And while they had the president's address the other day, tell us why food's so high and what you're going to do about it, about the gas. I want to know all of it, and I want to know the truth.
Right.
And you guys ain't giving anybody any more money on their paychecks.
No.
Nothing's happening with these people in the streets, and y'all sitting up there blowing a whole bunch of smoke up our asses about the Ukrainians and about Russia or whatever, when y'all got 6 folks out on the street sleeping, okay, defecating, making trash all over the place. You need to help these people here in the United States that you haven't been helping, sir. Damn, all that was happening over there right now. Get us together first.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got these governors and you got these mayors ain't doing shit but going around getting pictures taken and shaking hands and shit. You know what I mean? Running for Senate, all that kind of stuff, and ain't did shit as a mayor or anything else. It's a shame what they did to Los Angeles and that whole Skid Row bit. And now we're sitting here and everything's high, and now re-election's coming up and all that. But now, what are you guys going to do about it, though? What are you guys going to tell us that you guys are going to do when it's time for us to vote? What are you going to say about all the killing with the police? What are you going to say about the prices? What are you going to say about inflation, the gas? I just need to know what you guys say. What you going to do that the next man didn't do? That he said he was going to do or whatever. Right. I am just so sick of all these politicians. I'm so sick of their lies. I'm just so sick of them screwing us. Over and over and over again. And we never open up our mouths or get involved enough to get some good answers. And this makes me so mad. And I mean, they keep squeezing and keep squeezing and keep squeezing. And I'm just like, we had a big situation in 2008. They better be careful because we might run into another.
Ooh, yeah, that was bad. That was really bad.
We may end up running into another. I'm just saying, because this is getting crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna pop in a minute.
Yep. I'm waiting for that.
Because rent, house prices, everything is high at the same time.
Yeah.
So once you clean up the streets and get the people off the street, guess what? You got more people coming living on the street because they can't afford it.
They can't afford it.
They can't afford it. And these people are not drug addicts, and they're not the mentally ill.
Right.
These are people who work really hard that just can't afford it.
They can't afford it. Not off the rates of pay that y'all trying to give them $15 an hour. What can you do with $15 an hour? You cannot live. If you have a family, you can't even
pay rent at $15
You can't pay rent. You can't pay a car note.
In California, no, you can't.
You cannot pay anything.
You can't pay rent on $15 a month.
No, you cannot.
You just can't do it.
So
you just can't do it.
You got to work 2 and 3 jobs. Everybody got to be in the house working just to pay the rent. That's just to pay the rent. Not to get food, not to pay your utilities, not to pay whatever little credit cards you got. None of that. No extracurricular stuff.
No, baby. You can't pay babies.
You can't pay a babysitter. You can't do nothing. So, yeah, it's going to be a whole slew of people that's not on drugs or not mentally ill that's going to be out on the streets.
That's going to be out on the street.
If they ain't got nobody to take them in.
And not afford
it. Yeah.
Can't afford it. Mm-hmm. They just can't afford it. And it's really sad. It's really sad.
Right. It is.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
And it's bad enough that California and New York, very high places to live.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very expensive to live in the United States. And, man, it's just like other places are feeling it too. Mm-hmm. They feeling it too, But I don't know. That's just my soapbox. I'm just getting so fed up and so tired of these politicians and their lies and, them working out the deals and stuff like that. And, they going back and making good on favors and stuff like that just to get somebody some extra money in their pocket or whatever. They're going to raise this up a little bit. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, and we'll say this and say that. And it's not fair to us, especially for, the people trying to make it and work every day, take care of their families and stuff like that. It's hard.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having some kids right now?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
I can't. Not at all.
I mean, you got to keep up. I mean, you got to have fun. You got to have clothes. You know what I mean? You got to pay for everything in school. Nothing in school is free anymore.
Right.
It's just like, oh my God, what is a yearbook now? $125?
Yeah.
In California?
Yeah. That's crazy.
My yearbook was $20.
Okay, I think mine was about 40.
and look, it was hardback, had color pictures and all.
Yeah.
The yearbooks they giving out now? Girl, please.
Mm-mm.
You can make that at one of the craft shows. Those little books we used to make, everybody put the pictures in, and give to somebody to give when they get ready to do the job.
Here you go. Maybe let me staple the middle.
Spend $125 for a yearbook.
That don't make no sense at all.
It don't even make no sense. And then with the parents got to pay for the kids to play sports and stuff nowadays in school. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. It's just that they ripping us off. They just ripping us off. It don't cost that much to live like this. It don't cost that much, and they're really stocking it to us. And I just want an explanation. And you know what? I'm tired of hearing about Russia and Ukraine. Saturating.
Oh my God.
Every single day. Talk about what's happening here and what you guys can do about it. Okay.
That's when they be hiding shit. That's when I feel like they hiding stuff from us. When you just have to keep talking. Well, I know that's not the only thing that's happening in the world or in the news or what's happening like in our cities. It's not the only thing that's happening. So, I mean, I feel bad for everybody, but there's stuff that's happening here that we need to know about, and they ain't talking about it. Like these high ass prices. Like,
yeah. Wow. And Ukraine, they ain't never gave a damn about us. And Russia? Are you serious? You talking about some real Aryan brothers.
Talking about Trump's best friend, Putin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen. Oh my God. Why are we discussing those people? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let them do what they gonna do.
Let them do what they're gonna do. Come on, just work on us first, because we have no business in somebody else's backyard when ours need fertilizer and water.
Waters and everything. Everybody need to be out there. I'm about to say everybody need to be out there hoeing.
Yeah. True.
And putting the seeds down. Put the seeds down. Okay, time for the water crew. Water it, because we need to have our own stuff green.
Yeah. Everybody stand with Ukraine. I'm walking down my street, walking my dog, all these signs in people's windows. Stand with Ukraine. Stand with Ukraine.
What about stand with us? With us, or locally.
So Black Lives Matter signs have been replaced. Stand with Ukraine.
Oh God, I can't.
I'm not trying to be funny, but it's the truth.
It is.
So who we gonna be supporting next month?
Right. Who gonna be on the support list, on the prayer list? And we gonna be getting little stands for. Pray for.
They never cared about us. Never cared about us.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's my soapbox. I don't try to be mean to anybody, but that's just the way I feel. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, hey, everybody we got our own views. Your way, we our way. I have a rant and a rave. My rant and rave is about cancel culture. So Dave Chappelle,
who we canceling?
Right. Who we canceling and who
this week? Okay.
Why do we have to keep canceling people publicly? Like, I think that Dave Chappelle was one of the people that people was like, oh, we canceling him. He canceled because he talking about LGBTQ people and blah, 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 whatever. Well, if just like he said on one of his pieces, if canceling him feel like this, then cancel him all the time. Because he is actually doing very well. He's executive producing 4 new standalone comedy specials that will be on Netflix. And Earthquake, who's a comedian who's been around like forever, is the first one, and who's out right now. It's premiered on February 28th. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it probably this weekend, but
it came on already?
Yeah, it came out premiered February 28th on Netflix. And it's good. I know it's gonna be good. Earthquake is funny. Earthquake.
Oh, it's gonna be real funny.
Yeah, he deserves it. A lot of comedians that have been around for a long time, it's their due. Like, it's time for them to get their just due. You know, they weren't able to do whatever specials, but now, like, which I like to see is when, like, the comedians reach down and bring, okay, I was able to get my Netflix special, so now let me reach down and see what, let me get some stuff going, and then I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna bring you up, and come on, now you got your Netflix special. Donnell Rawlins, and Donnell Rawlins actually was with Dave Chappelle when he did the Chappelle Show. He was always like the ashy brother, or he was, he was funny. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, I went to let me make sure this is the right person before I say this. I had went to a show, and Donnell Rawlins was there, and he's funny. He's really funny. He's a little guy, but like short guy, but he was really funny. So he's gonna be the next one that that's gonna have the special. It says one of Chappelle's longtime collaborators will host the second special in the series. And then Dave Chappelle, quote, "I've been doing this a long time, and comedians like Quake and Donnell are not only friends, but have inspired my own career. Anyone in the comedy community knows these names and knows their time to shine is long overdue. I am proud to be a part of the moment." So that's what he said.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's really cool.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I love it. And
he's playing it forward. That's good.
He really is. So for all of those people that was like, oh, we canceling him, you keep canceling him, and you just see that he's going to keep on building up. When you cancel somebody, this is my ingredients for canceling somebody. When you cancel somebody, you don't talk about that person. You don't go to their shows. You don't listen to nothing that you just let them die off. Just like, oh, what happened to such and such? He got canceled because everybody stopped listening to him. But when you keep talking, and he this. I mean, that's how I learned about his special. I didn't even know Dave Chappelle had a special that was on Netflix until I heard everybody about to cancel him. I was like, well, what? He didn't have to do no commercials for no commercial. They did it all.
That's what I found out too.
It's like, huh? He got a special? Oh, wow. I thought I was up on my Dave Chappelle, but obviously I wasn't. But thank y'all. Thank you for canceling him, because I went to go watch it, and it was good. So, y'all cancel yourselves. Why don't y'all do that?
Exactly.
I always talk about canceling somebody. Let's see. Did you watch Kanye West? The trilogy? Genius?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Now, you said it's different parts, right? I think I only watched the first part.
Okay. So the second one is on, and the third one came out this week. I haven't seen the third one, but I've seen the second one. The second one's good.
Okay, I need to watch the second one. I think I just got to the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. What did you think?
The first one I thought was good. I loved his mother.
Yeah.
I loved his mother.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kind of felt like, I thought that was kind of dogging him a little bit. I did. I thought they were kind of dogging him a little bit. When he was trying to get into business, and he kept going up there and telling them that he actually wanted to rap and he was tired of producing and stuff like that. It was just like they kept...
They did dog him.
That was kind of mean. You know what I mean? I thought that was very mean. Yeah. They knew he was talented. Yeah. Everybody came to him for everything.
Yep.
And he producing this and he was doing all that and whatever, but they didn't want to hear from him when he started talking about he wanted to rap.
Right. Yep.
You know, and I thought that was kind of messed up.
Yeah, it was. And that's what I liked about the documentary, that it did show that, is because it actually showed how he like persevered through y'all saying that I can't rap, but you know that they know he can rap. And I think that they were just like, this dude, if he get out there, he gonna be so phenomenal. So I don't want to, right. I don't want to go against him. I don't want to put, I got people that's trying to come up and he go, but they knew that he was a great producer. They wanted his beats. They wanted all of that. But but he was, he persevered. Like he was just in their face. He was all over the place. He was like, okay, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go here. All right, listen to my rap. Listen to this. He was like on it. And that's what I liked about it. Like it showed him. But they were saying that this third one, the last one, they showed him where he had like a breakdown. Like a bipolar manic breakdown. And even the guy that was recording him, the guy that's recording him, he turned the camera away. Like, it got so bad to where I was like, I missed it. I gotta watch it. Now I gotta watch it.
Oh, well, now I gotta watch it too. I just watched that first one. I never went back again because it was like, when you had told me it's like different parts, but I didn't know where the different parts are going to be coming.
Yeah, they came every week. It was 3. It's only 3 of them. And the last one was aired this week. So you got 2 of them you can watch.
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably watch it this weekend.
Yeah. I really liked it. I really liked it. I liked it.
Oh, wow.
So
his mother, he had a really, really good mother, I swear.
Yeah, he did. He really, really did. She was down for her baby. Like,
she really was.
She was rapping with him and everything. She was like, what's that rap thing? She's so cute.
The old house that he lived in. Mm-hmm. They went to go visit that house. I remember that. Yeah. And stuff. It was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it is. Very sad. So I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch it this weekend. I'll watch the last one this weekend. Yeah. Other than that, I watched Euphoria. Do you watch Euphoria?
No. I've been watching that show since it came out years ago. Right?
Yes.
Because my kids watch it. Girl. I ain't seen that many drugs in my life.
She had a whole suitcase.
And I just told my daughter, I said, I enjoyed the show. I said, because there was a lot of people complaining about it, saying it shows too much teen drug use. Mm-hmm. You don't even know what's going on out there in that world.
I'm about to say, you don't know what these teens is out here doing.
Honey, they know more than you do, trust me.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to get. But even the weirdos, it was so funny, me and my daughter saw with this, the weirdos that are in these movies, they realistic.
Yeah.
People out there like that.
Yeah.
You got to deal with them kind of people to get what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I said, but what I really like about the show is it shows the realness. Mm-hmm. How fucked up some parents can be.
Yeah.
Remember the drunk mama whooping her.
She's drunk.
And then you got the 2 boys, right? Like that and stuff. They grandmama dead or whatever. They running this little gas station dairy thing or whatever.
Right.
So all kind of drugs.
Right.
And stuff like that, but they cold blooded with it. They cold with it. But and the thing is like I'm like, these people ain't rich people.
No.
You know what I mean? This is not that kind of movie like, Mean Girls and all those other kind of movies. These are normal people.
This shit happens. This
shit. Come on now.
This shit happens.
We know it do. So it's just like they don't want this shit in their face.
Right.
Don't talk about it. This is real. You guys just don't want to ante up to it. It's real. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is what these kids are doing. Y'all misdiagnosing kids. Y'all putting y'all kids all on Ritalin back in the day. Talking about they have
ADHD.
Yeah, and y'all letting the doctors prescribe all this shit to your kids or whatever. Mm-hmm. And what do you think your kids doing?
Popping them pills.
And then when they get out of the pills or whatever, they go into something better. Yep. Because they can't control their emotions because the Ritalin has been controlling everything. So now that they don't have it anymore, what are they going to do when they come up against something emotional? Yep. They need to get high.
Yeah.
You're going to sit up there, your daughter to me, Rue was a brainiac. She was a smart girl.
Mm-hmm.
Her mother and father didn't know how to handle it. She was up there counting the spaces. Her mother said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" They thought that the girl had a problem.
Right.
So what they do? They took her to the doctor. Oh, something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something's wrong. Wasn't nothing wrong with that girl.
Right.
Y'all didn't know how to deal with her. And then they start writing these prescriptions. Y'all did that.
Yep. And
Y'all
then
did
she
start
got
taking them
hooked.
drugs and everything.
Yep.
Y'all did that. Instead of sitting up there being a parent
Mm-hmm.
and letting her count the things and getting her some shit to work on with some math projects or something like that and keeping her busy, girl could have been a genius.
Yep.
What y'all want? She wasn't fitting y'all mold as a child.
Right.
So, oh my God, something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna dope her up. Her mother had all these containers full of pills. Okay, here, take all your pills today.
That's right.
Don't fucking dope at it.
Pill head.
What are you guys doing? Y'all
Right.
started it.
Yeah.
Now you can't handle it, can you?
Right.
Rethink shit. You know what I mean? It's like, and it really shows sometimes the parents don't have the answers and they make big mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They make big mistakes with these kids.
Right.
And these kids had to pay the price, but they had mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but I do watch that show. I'm just like, listen, I'm just like, girl, that one guy with the crazy vibe.
Woo! Oh my God. I'm like, he was in the little hallway with, I was like, what? Okay.
And wait a minute, and we always had a friend. Daddy was looking at you real crazy sometime and flirting with you and shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And know that that was your friend.
Yep. And knew y'all was the same age.
Y'all's friend.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. There's some perverted daddies out there.
There are. Definitely are.
Okay.
And you looking at him like, mm-mm.
You know what, girl? Your daddy tripped.
Right. Okay. Get your daddy. Get your daddy.
Girl, I'm finna go home. Shit, you tripping.
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
You looking at me all funny and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, that is stuff. Pervert. He's a pervert. He filming shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This shit happens. It happens. And I don't know what they talking about, what they mad. Oh, this is so this and that, and this is not happening in our high schools. It is. It's happening at your house. It's happening in the high schools. It's happening everywhere. So stop. And you probably the main one too. The main happening in your home.
and how do you think all this stuff happens with I just lost it. What do you call those people that go out and pick up the young girls? Traffickers.
Uh-huh.
How do you think the traffickers find these girls and boys?
Mm-hmm.
They find them through somebody at school letting them know that they're in foster care, or letting them know that they live with an old grandparent, or letting them know that their parents are not around, so they become easy targets.
Yeah, because they looking for somebody.
Sold out through the school.
Yeah.
They getting sold out from the schools. So don't be sitting up saying that things ain't happening when y'all need to be cleaning up and finding out who y'all hiring to be these counselors and these women and stuff like that in the office and stuff like that, because they selling information out about these kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These traffickers.
Making some money. Yep.
You know, to get the money, they set these kids up. They giving them addresses, they giving out everything.
Right.
You know, oh, this kid is real poor, or they don't have a mother and father and stuff like that. You know, be nice to them or whatever. You probably can get them, take them to Texas, take them somewhere. You know what I mean? Like that. Nobody cares about them. You know.
Right.
It's just like it needs a whole cleanup, because these people are in denial about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're in such denial about their teenagers, what's going on in their lives, because they're so busy and they don't give a fuck.
No, because they want to live their life. Like, what are you doing? You still got kids to raise. You can't live your life. You gotta wait. You gotta wait till they out your house.
Yeah, and mom's sitting over there. She got her beer, and then she getting all the kids beer, and stuff like that, and she telling them, y'all go out of here with that beer.
Okay, don't tell nobody you be over here drinking. Well, hell, they know you over there drinking because you an alcoholic. You drink all the time, all day. She was drunk.
Wasn't no kind of mother whatsoever.
Not at all. When they was doing that play, she was like, "Oh, that's me. That's supposed to be me."
Like that, and let her daughter go spend the night at dude house.
Right. Yeah.
Girl, you better not even look like you packing a bag to go. No.
Okay.
What?
Where you going?
Where you going?
Staying at nobody's house. And here, the guy's mother is sitting there looking at her walking to the bedroom. I'm like, excuse me.
Like, and he looked at her like, I wish you.
Right. And then she turned around like, hi. And she like, hi. Girl. Oh, no. See, y'all got life twisted. But it happens. It happens. It happens.
All the time. Where'd you go? You went over to some house and stuff like that? Yeah. Well, I look, you been over to someone's house for how long?
Right.
4 days. Your mother didn't say nothing? She knows where I am and stuff like that. I come home when I want to. She pissed me off.
Right.
Oh, it's like that?
Right.
Or you could just go over there and leave?
Right.
Like that and go, girl, bitch.
Pack a bag. You can pack some bags. We going to my house. What? Y'all in high school. What happened?
Your parents come over there knocking on the door talking about, I know my daughter here. Tell her to get down here right now. I'm calling the police. Your daughter coming down the stairs. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't. My mom and daddy didn't play that shit.
Nah. Ain't no way.
We didn't test them. We didn't test it. We
already knew. We already knew what was going to happen. So.
We already knew. Now, now, what I did do is I played the game, you know. My girl, can I spend the night? You know, can I spend the night? Yeah. Can you spend the night? Okay, thank God. She would do her thing or whatever. She'll come back and sneak in the morning.
Right.
We go. Yeah, hold on. Because, you know, I had a phone. I had my own phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. She in the bathroom. I have to call you right back. Call your mom.
Okay. She just called. You better call her.
You just called.
Right.
Like that. Sometimes I just let the shit ring because I knew it was a mom. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that. That was the worst thing I ever did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
But
I know I wasn't spending the night nowhere.
Oh no, that wasn't happening. If my parents didn't meet the people that I was spending, and it was only my best friend. Like, it was only my best friend that I was spending the night. I wasn't going over nobody else's house spending the night. They knew her parents, and they knew them. And that's the only place that I went. I wasn't I'm going to go to this friend's and that friend and that friend and that friend. No, not even the best friend that I had that lived down the street from me. I ain't never spent that over her house. But like, what you need spending that over her house for? She live right down the street. Wake up and go see her. You gotta spend that over here for her.
Yeah, my parents didn't play it. But they didn't care if somebody spent the night at our house.
Right.
They didn't care if you came out and hung out at our house.
Right.
They didn't care if you ate dinner at our house. They didn't care about all that. But you, oh no,
going
baby.
away? No, you ain't going nowhere.
It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Period. So it didn't happen for us. But I mean, that euphoria. Oh God.
Right.
Girl, that's gonna get so many awards.
Yeah.
There was one. Have you watched them all?
Yeah, I just finished the finale yesterday.
Okay, now, did you watch the one where her sponsor is talking to her the whole time and they in the diner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was some heavy shit. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I liked him. I liked this.
I did too. I was just like, oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. The writers, they did a good job.
They did. They really did a great job. They had Future was on one episode, or I don't know how many, but I know his name, and Drake was on some of the episodes too. And I'm like, okay.
What? Wait a minute.
Of Euphoria. They were writers and executive producers on that show.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they were on the show.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember seeing them play. With no black people. Was they in the audience at the school? No.
And what about that one girl who was doing all of the taping and selling it and stuff? With the fetishes and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. She's a mess. Poor thing.
No. When the one girl was in the bathroom and she was screwing her boyfriend, it was babbling door.
Oh, yeah.
She was going to go in there and smoke with old boy, right?
Uh-huh.
And he went through the window. He came out and left the girl in the tub. Yes.
I was like, oh, but you still want to be with him? I would have been like, oh, we done. I'm out of here. And don't call me and don't talk to me no more. But she wanted that dude. You must have the good.
And she was just crazy about him or whatever. But she was dating that athlete dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
The black dude,
right.
The football player.
Mm-hmm.
That was some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But my favorite part was when they was at that party and homeboy got up and Rue had seen what's her face, right? And she was dodging and shit. And then homeboy that sell the dope, the little guy, that got the dairy and stuff, went up to the jock guy, and they was talking, and he was talking about how he know that he was screwing the girl or whatever. He took that bottle and busted his head. He fell down. He beat his ass.
He beat his ass.
Like that. That boy's toy. And his father came looking for him. He wanted to know who whooped his son's ass.
The same person that's about to whoop your ass.
Look, they wasn't playing. That little boy was ready. It's like, don't do it.
Right.
You're going to get ready to die up in this establishment.
Uh-huh.
And he went and he had his bag of potato chips or something. And he reached in his pocket. I'm like, oh my God. You're ready to die. And girl, he pulled out that money and paid for it.
He said, you better pay for it. Because they ain't playing with you. At all. Whatsoever. They ain't playing.
Is this your business? Is your parents here? It's a family-owned operation, sir. I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God.
They gonna have more. So it was open. So they'll be back.
Oh, they be back.
Yeah.
I mean, we always getting all these seasons. Stuff like that. They would definitely be back. That girl who can act her ass off.
Yeah. Zendaya. I like her.
She's good. She's really good. Mm-hmm. She's really good. But it was so cold though when her mother, she was getting an intervention and her friends had came.
Mm-hmm.
Was in there tearing that house up and stuff like that, right? And she went in there and saw her friend.
Woo! Woo! Her heart fell on the ground. They sitting in there like, and that poor boy, he was like,
he was just like, damn it, I knew I shouldn't say nothing. And she ripped that girl a new one. She talked about her ass so bad.
Yep, she did.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And girl, she was just like, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. Like that. And at the place she went to the restroom, she was washing her hands or whatever. She walked. It's just like, she is like, look, I'm sick. But Mama tired. Mama said, you know what? Do what you gonna do.
Yep. Like, I'm tired of dealing with all this.
I gotta worry about this.
Right.
Okay, because she getting the DMX. I gotta worry about this.
Okay, this one I got a little bit of handle over, so let me just kind of control her. Because she always crying over you. Always something happening with you, and she over there just crying and crying and crying and crying. Poor baby. Something always going on with her sister.
And it's so funny because people don't know that it's not just about you having a good time and destroying yourself. It's what you do to other people that care about you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It hurts them too.
And that's the sad part. And that's what we're seeing.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing. Her friends, her sister, her mother.
Right.
Everybody. It affects everybody.
Yeah. It affects everybody that's around you.
And then the crazy lady with the birds and shit.
I was like, she was making me mad. I was like, she's just talking to her. She is so high. When she was coming down, she was going through withdrawal, and she just talking to her. Poor Rue eyes is like, oh my God, just give me something, please. I don't care what you got. Go find something. I don't care.
And then Rue tried to get up out of there, girl. Homeboy sleep on the couch. The bird keeps squawking and shit. Just like, don't want to wake up them people. I gotta get my ass up out of here.
That whole episode right there, I was like, Rue was running. Rue was running the whole episode.
Tired looking at it. She made me tired looking at it.
Yes. I said
was like, oh my God.
She was running.
Running in drugs, girl.
She's running in slow motion. How the police ain't catching up with you? Her ass is broken down. She running like barely running, but she was hopping fences. She was running between traffic. She was playing Frogger. She was all over the place. Did not get caught.
And that lady sitting up telling her she didn't have any pills. but she got some stuff that she can inject into her, some morphine or whatever. How many times was she gonna poke a hole in that girl?
Right.
Gotta put that stuff in there.
Ugh.
I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, you know what? I was telling my daughter, this shit's making me sick.
So I can't do it.
But it's really a good show.
It really is. They really did a really good job with that.
They did a really good job. Yeah, I didn't know you were watching that.
Yeah, okay. I did. I finally was able to catch up because I watched the first season, and then I seen it was back on, and then I was watching it, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it, and I finished it yesterday.
Okay, what about Ozark? Have you watched Ozark yet?
I have not watched that ever.
Girl.
But I've heard it is good. But it's too many. I'm too many seasons behind. I can't.
Margot, I'm just like, oh my God, these people are ruthless. When I say ruthless, I ain't seen no stuff like this in a long time.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, I'm just like, oh my God, it keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Okay, I might have to watch it.
You gonna have to.
I have to.
And then these women, ooh, they cutthroat. They bad. They bad. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Everybody getting where they can fit in, and shit is real.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh my God. They're just white folks. Crazy stuff.
I'm gonna check it out. All right, y'all. We already in an hour and some change. So.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you guys for listening to the Just Being Me podcast, and we will be back next week.
Yes, we will.
And y'all take your mask off or put them on. Leave them on or take them off. It's all up to you. Don't let nobody tell you can't. Don't let nobody tell you what you got to do with your mask. Do what you feel.
Whatever your comfort level is.
Yeah, do what you feel. So, all right, y'all. Peace out.
Good night. Have a great week.